Welcome back. Let's continue, shall we? The chief said he'd be meeting you in the Doman Enclave, didn't he? Well, best not keep him waiting. God, VRs are the best. Oh yeah, I can use mounts? Did I know? Master Garland, yes, I've seen him restlessly pacing about the Enclave. If you wait here, I'm sure he'll come by before long. Speaking of which, it's hard to believe this place was, until recently, occupied by the Guardians. Dome has a long way to go before it regains its former glory, but they're off to a good start. So I've heard. If the Boshans wish to follow the Doman's lead, I plan to do what I can to help them. In fact, I've already spoken to Lord Hien and agreed to divert a part of the Ironworks resources to assist in Doman's reconstruction. The offer seemed to have taken him by surprise, but I assured him that in the addition of the Ironworks commitment to freedom through technology, I have my own reasons to reverse the destruction wrought by the Empire. While it's true that I eventually defected, I played no small part in the development of the magic tech now used by their military. Sometimes it's the threads you can see that have the strongest ties. With that, I could cut them. And how did Lord Hien take your response? The Empire's sins aren't yours to bear. Even so, don't not a day goes by that I don't think about the part I played in the atrocities they committed. If I could have made my father see reason, there would have been no Baja incident. But I was powerless to stop him. Yes, you're right. There's a time for wallowing in self pity and a time for action. I plan to do whatever I can for the Bajan resistance, but they're up against the 4th Legion. If they're to stand a chance, their allies here in the east won't be enough. They're going to need all the help they can muster. I'm not entirely sure what part I'll have to do to play in all this, and I doubt anything I do now will be enough to atone for my past mistakes. But if it means throwing a spanner in the Empire's works, then count me in. Let me just grab a drink. Upon speaking with Makoto, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these cutscenes in their entirety, yes. If you are ready, I would begin our exploration. Think back to your time at Bozja Citadel. You need to focus on a specific memory if that helps. Alright, just promise me you'll be careful in there. About that. Hey, let's go. I knew this was gonna happen. Let's see. Alright, let's go. Ba, ba, ba. This all seems so absurd. Recalling the citadel, I shouldn't be so difficult. Do you remember where the Imperial troops were heading? Not specifically, no, but they were on the edge. Something to do with the Academy's research. Try recalling the citadel. I remember the blue of the cobblestone streets. If not for the occasional military installation, it would have looked like any other city. Wait, I remember. Ba, ba. It's pretty cool, by the way. Sorry, Kira. Try as I might. My mind is drawing a blank. Maybe there's something around here that might jog my memory. Alright. Search for clues. You find a pile of well-worn blades and shields, so not the Imperial design. You find the smoldering remains of the Magitek armor, no doubt left after a fierce battle. Weapons and Magitek armor, right? The fighting had already started, and I was. Well done. Let us press on. I see. To be mending itself, interesting. Do 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 do. Ba, da, da. Ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, hello there. Da, 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 ba, ba. Don't worry, I got them all. No need to fret. Nearly to the tower, alright. Oh, hello there.
To all of my children, in whom life flows abundant. To all of my children,
Oh god, that was a TB. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. 4, 5, 6. Oh god. My god. Okay, you dodge it and I kill an NPC. Alright, cool. That is... Oh, that's the thing quest. Ah, fuck. Yeah, let's go. After... God. Justice. So will we. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, gonna be here. Alright, almost done. Ayo. Let's go. Let's go. You picked up the research documents and find page after page of metroculus calculations and observational data of Dalamud. A young Cid posits that the lesser moon may very well possess the ability to harness and manipulate solar power. Moreover, the vast stores of energy it has amassed over the millennia, should they be unleashed, would far exceed any parameters the transmission tower may have been designed to withstand. Know your place, whelp. The meteor project will not be stopped. Certainly not by the likes of you. No, this is wrong. Emperor Solus couldn't have been there. What the fuck? Oh, please, Lord Varus, no! Sid, you mustn't forget this is only a memory. Sid Garland, bringer of ruin, herald of ash, your father must be proud. How does it feel to know such calamity follows in your wake? That your feelings bring death to all you hold dear. And now you would set this filth against me very well. But one fate awaits those who oppose the will of the Empire. This trauma is too much. He's lost control. But this memory is false, Akira. Perhaps you can alter it with the echo. That was always your greatest strength, instilling in others the courage to rise up, the courage to fight for what's right.
Prepare yourself.
I will not hold back.
Keep your guard up.
Oh god. Oh god. That's a spicy. Note to self, use Tank Buster.
I will not hold back.
Active time maneuver. Hey, let's go.
I will not hold back. This is going to leave a mark. The gloves are off. You underestimate me.
There we go. Ba ba Pepsi Man. This isn't right either, Emperor. Lord Varys, he wasn't there. The Academy was given full charge of the project. Though these events are as you remember them, this is not the truth. Not entirely. Whoever this is, your mind has been trying to protect you from them. Well, if it isn't Varys, then who in the house is it? What could I possibly have to hide from myself? It was his dad. Fuck. So it was you who pulled the trigger, father. Sid, look his eyes. Shit. He was. No, it can't be. If contact with Dalamud was able to stir Bahamut to consciousness, it stands to reason that Dreadworm discovered a way to link to the tower and thereby enslave your father. In which case, there was nothing that could be done for him. There is no arguing or reasoning with such individuals. There is only the will of the primal. And if Bahamut was controlling your father at the time of the accident, then in all likelihood, it wasn't an accident. And so the truth finally comes to light. Bahamut Straw, and no one was the wiser, not even my own son. Not even your own son. Ye crazy bastards did it. Once Mikoto's described the inscriptions to me, I'll have those weapons forged in no time. On behalf of the Bajan resistance, you have my deepest thanks. I'm just glad I could help. Ever since that fateful day, the truth of what befell our loved ones had eluded us. I held the Empire and your father responsible for their part in the tragedy, and for many years that hatred was all that kept me going. Indeed, I was blinded by the hatred, so much so that even you appeared to me as an enemy. I could not see the blood, sweat, and tears you have poured into bettering the lives of those seeking freedom from the Empire. I could see only a guardian, and for that I'm sorry. If you can forgive me, let us be allies, united against a common foe. Come now, I'm the one who should apologize to you. After all, my father and the Emperor did, even if not all of their own volition, their crimes will never be forgotten. I've hazarded even victory over the Empire won't be enough to ease such pain. And even now that I know the truth behind the Bozja incident, all it's done is make me question the choices that led me here to this moment. But regardless of the past, we have to keep pressing forward, one step at a time for freedom. Just as the heroes of Eld would have done, we Bosjans grew up on such tales of peerless warriors, pure of heart and unwavering in their conviction. Yet here we are, so full of doubt and certainty will we ever earn our place in the pages of history. Cheer up, Bashalajin. If we live long enough, perhaps we'll be the ones to pen them. You say the crystal focus is no longer responsive. It would appear that the stores of ether resided within it have been depleted. I did not expect our exploration of your mind to be such a taxing endeavor. Once I identify its ethereal affinity and a power source with a complaint energy frequency, I am confident its reserve can be replenished. I thought perhaps the Alliance could use it to extract information from some of their less cooperative Garlean captives, but nothing's ever that easy, is it? I'm afraid aetherology is beyond the scope of my expertise, so I'll leave the rest to you. If you need anything, don't hesitate to call for me. Thank you for all your help, Master said. Well, I'd better head back. I've a mountain of work waiting for me. Before you go, I if you ever feel lost, you can always talk to me. Of course, if I run into any ether related problems, you'll be the first to know. Right, I really must get to work on the crystal focus. Line by Liv. All right, finally. Everything is at last in place to begin work on the weapons of Queen Gunhilder's Guard. Master Geralt will be able to apprise you of any further progress in their forging. In the meantime, we will begin preparations for battle. I look forward to seeing you on the front lines. Okay. Attuning to all ether shards in the Domin Enclave will now unlock Gongos as a aetherite destination. Meanwhile, in Valnan in Dalmasca, our spies at the Gongos encampment have confirmed work on the blades of Gunhilder is underway. They are welcome to them. Who has need of such trinkets when the Lady of Blades will soon be in play? We will proceed as planned. When their forces reach Bonja, you know what must be done. Understood. The Emperor is fated to fall, but in its place a new nation shall rise. grander and mightier than anything the Guardians could ever have dreamed. And it shall be made possible by the very power they labored. On the edge of the memory. Yet, you're here, good, ready to get work on the resistance weapons, lass. Please note that upon completing the quest Fire in the Forest, you will receive a resistance weapon for a Dark Knight. Okay. You like the name Resistance Weapon? It crossed me mind to call him Gunner Helder's Blades, but after talking with Miss Ja, we figured it be too confusing, seeing as that's also the name of the Queen's Guard. Anyway, the timing couldn't be better. Before we get to working in earnest, I was hoping ye could tell me a bit more about what went on Sid's noggin. I heard a fair bit from Mikoto, but I'd like to know if you saw any different. Sounds like I was right to ask ye before setting to work. Seems to me those fancy markings in the weapons are mainly for show. I can copy MI, but that won't be enough. Like as not, they were carved into the hilts as well, and to make sure the spell can take hold, you'd need a finish with fine powder. What's conductive to ether? What material like that? I reckon you'd need to consult the alchemist Reds at Han. And I can only think of one person with close contacts there. Aye, the demoness coin. But not to worry, lass. It's just so happened she's been keeping up a steady shipment of supplies here on contract. If we say we need the powder for the resistance, might be as we can convince her to waive the costs. She ain't usually one to do business for charity, I know, but it's worth a try, eh? I'll see about getting in touch with her, and after I do, you can go and meet with her and figure out the rest. Well, you don't expect me to go and meet with her, do ye? Working on the resistance weapons keep me too busy by half. And Drake here, what was your name again? Salatan, Master Geralt. My name is Salatan. But more importantly, what if Mistress Wona doesn't agree to a charitable contribution to our cause? I'm sure if you and Bajasalian ask her nicely, she might come round, but never mind that. We've important work to do. As for where to find Wona, afore she left Congo, she said she'd be stopping over in Kugane over on business. How's about I have her meet ye at the Manako Tea House? If you're lucky, a nice cup of tea'll brighten her mood. As for I was wondering when you'd show up. Girl, tell me everything. And luckily for you, my business here was at the Thravanerian Consulate. Here you are. This should be enough powder for one of those resistance weapons, your fortune. I've got a hand it to Geralt. Seems he spends half his time getting deeper in debt, and the other half avoiding payment. Fine by me, though. Thanks to his scheming, I've a little more leverage over the resistance and extension him as well. Pass along a message to Geralt and Basalangen for me. Want you? If they require more material for those weapons, I'd be more than happy to supply them. For a fee, of course. Same goes for you. I know you adventuring types are always looking to be prepared for any such of encounter. So if you're thinking of forging another of these resistance weapons, and I suspect you are, you know where to go. I'll see to it my girls in Revenant's and Idleshire keep their shelves stocked until next time. Yeah, Telebar Domain Enclave. No, not that. Fuck, I didn't want that. I think it was the, yeah, Domain Enclave. There we go. The weapon's nearly finished, Sakura. Just need a nice coating with that powder to finish the inscription. Of course, she's bloody found what we need. As much as I hate fattening her purse with another man's coin, at least now we can do our part for the resistance. Feast your eyes on some of me finest work to date. Best of all, the inscription'll react to ye ether. A right fine weapon to rally the Prussians wool-born. I reckon Gunhilderd be proud. That I should behold the glory of it, the fabled blades born anew. Hope is not yet lost. All in a day's work for ye old pal Geralt. Of course, this is only the beginning. Your skills with a hammer were truly a sight to behold, Master Geralt, and to see Akira wielding one of their holy blades. Thus, it is as if I stand before one of the heroes of Eld. When the time comes to do battle with the Emperor, our brothers in arms will look upon you and know courage on behalf of the Belgian resistance. I offer you my humblest thanks for your aid thus far. I love to start fresh on another weapon, but I had to use every last morsel of the powder on that one. Meaning we would find ourselves indebted further to Mistress Wona were we to acquire more. I must consult Bajasalian Jian before we proceed further. Looks like we're taking a short break then. If you find yourself wanting for another weapon though, come and speak with me, helper here. I think I've earned myself a nice big flagon of ale tonight to celebrate the fortune, of course. Alright, sweet. A reputable quest is now available for Solatan at Congos. This quest may be accepted to create resistant weapons for other jobs. Please ensure you have changed to your desired job before speaking with Solatan. Furthermore, Thavernian scale powder can now be purchasable from Oriana at Revenant's or Hismena at Eldershire. All right. Yeah. Of course it is. Ah, fuck me. Why do I wait? What? I don't need this. I don't need that. I definitely don't need that. There we go. Bam. And bam. Let's see. Yes. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, let's... I think it's Emerang. Well, we got our resistance weapon, so I can actually do fucking things. Let's see. Mender. Repair. Yes, right. All right. Sweet. I think I'm able to do the. All right. The more the fuck. Iterate. We shall proceed into the next episode. Till then, fare thee well.